Hello, 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 hello. And we are here on Out of the Mud in the Out of the Mud Universe studio. And we have today with us the 2025 Mid Michigan Enchanted Forest, two of their people, two of the most enchanted and engaged people that want to see you there. Now, to my left, I have,
Leon. My name is Leon.
and to my right, I have.
Ken.
And these two gentlemen are going to tell you a little something about the Enchanted Forest in Frankenmuth. Now, you are here on Out of the Mud, and this is Did You Know and Are You Listening? Take it away, gentlemen.
Well, we are here on behalf of the Mid Michigan Enchanted Forest. One important note most people have heard of the Michigan Renaissance Festival, and that takes place down in Holly.
Hi.
So we are not located in Holly at all.
No, we are located near Frankenmuth. Frankenmuth, the Christmas town, Bavaria, Michigan's but little Bavaria.
Yeah, the chicken place. Everybody knows us for our chicken.
Yes, but we are northeast of town, learning the last 3 weekends of July, the Enchanted Forest Renaissance Festival.
Yes, and one thing, Mid Michigan Enchanted Forest. You said, yes. Well, first we were established in 2008, and we have been going strong. We have been growing since 2008. Perhaps you have been there in 2008 and said it was not for you. You come back now; it is completely different, which is a good thing because if you do not grow, then you go to die. But since 2008, we have been making improvements each and every year. Um, it is, like you said, near the Frankenmuth area. So not too far from that, in between Frankenmuth and Vassar.
Yes, and being the Michigan's Enchanted Forest, that is not just false advertising. We are actually a festival that's held in the woods, so you don't have to worry about sunstroke in July. You come into our woods, 10 degrees cooler than the parking lot. You've got shade through the entire festival. Don't have to worry about that. It's not that big. You can see the entire festival very easily in one day. And we are not overly crowded, so you can actually move through, see our vendor tents.
Yes.
Food lines aren't that long. Entertainment, always seating available at the stages.
And one thing that you did say also, the last 3 weekends of July, and you can do the whole thing in one day. But here is the catch: each weekend we have different theme. So you could come on first weekend, do the entire fair, which is good, and then come back the next weekend. It is almost like a different fair because we have the different theme. So that is one thing about doing the different, how you said, the different events and the different themes going on. Um, Now the last 3 weekends happen to be July 12th and 13th.
That is our Pillage the Village theme. So you see a lot of Viking warriors that particular weekend.
Yes, and thank you for bringing that up. We do, in fact, have a Viking village at the Enchanted Forest. So it is just not the Renaissance-y, it is actually the Viking also.
Yes, and our performers there in the village, they have studied it, and so they have representative architecture, how Viking houses actually looked. Usually have a functioning blacksmith forge there, as well as one of the main attractions is they do fresh baked bread in the stone oven.
So good. I mean, I don't need all the carbs, but I want them. I trust.
Yes, you definitely want to come early, get in line, get that bread, because especially when it's served hot and fresh, and they've got butter there, jelly. It is fantastic.
And then the next weekend is July 19th and the 20th.
That is our When Worlds Collide weekend. So that is sort of everything goes. So if you don't like Renaissance or pirate, you can do steampunk. We've seen anime. Sorry, drawing blanks.
There is a
sci-fi,
no end.
Star Trek, Star Wars.
Star Wars. It is anything goes really for that weekend.
Yes, we do have costume contests for adults and children both days of that weekend, so you can come out dress your best and see if you win a prize for us.
So is this like a Enchanted Comic-Con?
That weekend is definitely.
Okay. Well, cool. It sounds cool so far. So what's you guys' favorite part of everything? Well, first off, what got you to get involved?
So me personally, I have been doing this for about 10 years. I came as a patron visiting a friend once, and I fell in love with it. So the next weekend I brought my daughter with me, and she just absolutely loved it. And we have been doing the Renaissance Fest or the Enchanted Forest since then for about 10 years, my daughter and I. It is a part of our family.
It's a bonding
It
experience.
is very bonding.
Okay.
And that's what I love is this is a place where I feel safe enough to bring my daughter.
Okay.
You know it and but yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years and I love it. And that's how I got involved.
You know what I'm thinking about as I look at you right now? Ricola.
Yes, this is Swedish, but
I know it's a different culture, but Ken, what about you? What got you involved?
I got two parts. For this particular festival in 2008, I actually started as a stage performer out there doing a comedy sword fighting act
Okay.
with Theatrical Combat Network, TCN.
So like some Charlie Chaplin type of stunts?
Some occasionally that, but more
Okay.
actual sword fighting, so steel swords. So
Some Johnny Depp type stuff.
yes, more of the
Okay.
Johnny Depp style. So yeah, more cinematic
file. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. I said so. Yeah, so I've been with this festival since it was founded in the beginning. I have since retired from performing a couple of years ago, but I'm still helping to run the festival.
Okay.
So I do tech support on the website during the run. I'm out on the grounds, troubleshooting, running problems. My wife actually is the general manager of the festival.
Okay.
So
this is a family thing. What's going on? You guys own the Enchanted Forest, don't you?
No, we do not. But we do work closely with the owner, Tony. She is a lovely woman.
Okay, tell her she needs to come down here to Out of the Mud and come give us an interview.
And if I may, that is one reason that this Enchanted Forest is so important to Tony, is her son actually started the Renaissance Festival, and he passed away shortly after.
Oh, okay.
So she keeps this going in honor of her son.
Right.
And that is why it is so special to be a part of, is keeping the memory of him alive.
Well, she's doing a great job. It's you said 2008?
Since 2008.
So she's doing the thing.
Yes.
Hey, Tony, we want to see you over here and give us your testimony and your interview on what's going on with the Enchanted Forest and how this is impactful for you and the community at large, So on the other side of it, I run a veterans nonprofit. We service over 50,000 people in this community, and we do a motorcade each year. So this is going to be our 5th annual motorcade. So we go out to Frankenmuth every year, run all the red lights from Flint to Frankenmuth, get escorted by the state police, the sheriff's department, and the Flint Police Department. And the organization is Veterans Are Now. So I'm attached to Frankenmuth too.
Okay.
So yeah, but
Very
that's
nice.
awesome. Good stuff. Tell us some more. Give us some more. Get into it.
Well, our last weekend
yes,
is July 26th and 27th, and that is
I see hijinks, pirates, and belly dancers for people that don't like pirates.
and mermaids with legs. There's and the one thing is the shows come out for the show. A lot of times there's not always seating if you go to the bigger Renaissance festivals. Here, because we're smaller, mostly always seating. And don't worry, if you do not catch the first show, you can always catch it next show.
Yep, we have 4 stages, running shows roughly continuously, spread out. Plus, we also have a full armored combat fight arena.
Mm-hmm.
So there's metal armor, so kind of show what medieval warfare, the knights would have fought like. That is very popular.
And it is full contact. It is not scripted or staged. They are in knights gear with somewhat blunted weapons, and they just go to. It is like knights MMA. That is a big draw. And we have tavern. That seems to bring a lot of people in, is the tavern there.
St. Vincent's Tavern serves a variety of beer, wine, and mead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the mead. Oh, that's so good. If you have not had mead, this would be a good chance to come out and try. You will fall in love.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So Frankenmuth. Now, I know the Enchanted Forest is the reason why you're here and you're talking about that, but give us some other things about Frankenmuth on why people should go and just visit. What are like some of your other favorite things to do in Frankenmuth?
You live there.
Yes, I currently live in Frankenmuth. So you will hear, we are known for our chicken and our Christmas store, the Bronner's Christmas store, and of course we have Zender's and Bavarian Inn with the chicken. I recommend coming just because it is setting yourself in a different environment. There is always something to do in Frankenmuth. There are always events. Always you can go to the Facebook or the any of the websites and find the different events going on. But if you want to get lost and just be able to walk the streets as if you're walking in a completely different area, Frankenmuth is nice.
So pretty much, if you want to go on a mini vacation across the world without going across the world on a mini vacation, come to Frankenmuth.
Yes, depending on where you stay. If you have a large pocketbook, I strongly recommend. Of course, you can go to the Bavarian Inn, which now has they boast the Michigan's largest water park.
Michigan's largest water park.
That is what they boast. They just built it. They spent a lot of money on it. I have not been, but I have seen pictures, and holy moly, is it huge.
Say holy moly guacamole. Okay. So I wonder how long the lines are. Like if you're in a water park in Franklin, this is Franklin, it's right around the corner and it's the largest here in Michigan.
That's what they say.
Oh, I wonder how long the wait is just to get in the water. Like, Mom, are we there yet? No, 3 more hours. What's the what the turnaround time?
I do not. But they do have the pool that you just kind of wade around in.
Okay, so you got the pool that you could throw the kids in when they get on your nerves. Go.
They wanted to not compete with, but to somewhat simulate Zender's water park, which is just down the road.
Okay.
Zender's water park has been going on for several years.
Well, competition isn't bad, because it means that everybody got to innovate for greater and bigger and better stuff.
Exactly.
It keeps the economy going. So competition is not bad. Keep on growing. Get the largest. Now Zender's is your turn.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But I would recommend, Frankenmuth has a lot to offer. Just not the big stuff that you've heard about. There's a lot of hidden gems.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Ken, I know you say you don't live there, but I know it's some place that you like, hey, let's go here. It's our favorite pizza spot.
Yeah, there's actually a few interesting restaurants we've been to. The one that just opened up relatively recently that we went to, actually take my mother-in-law there and my mother for Mother's Day, is the My Pot Korean barbecue and hot pot restaurant.
My Pot Korean.
Yep. So that's an interesting one. So if you've ever wanted to try Korean food, either the Korean barbecue, kind of stir fry-esque, or hot pot, which is more like a soup, we do recommend that. It's a very interesting experience. Gotcha. Half the waiters are robots.
Oh, okay. So they're rolling around. Hello, may I take your order?
Person takes it, robot delivers it.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I'm also a fan of the Cheese House.
Yep.
Cheese House. Now, what is the Cheese House?
Exactly what it sounds like. So the Cheese House is, you cannot miss it. It's got a big cheese wedge and a mouse sticking out of it. Okay. But they sell different flavors of the cheeses and other things, meats and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if you enjoy cheese, you can get a good selection from around the world, very different styles, different flavors. So it's a good place to check out. So
you can get the real cheese, not the mass produced from the store that's not real cheese. You go there and you're going, oh my goodness, this has been aged for 132 years. And oh my goodness, I taste all of it type cheese.
Yes. And of course, another thing about Frankenmuth is we have fudge. So much. If you've ever been to Mackinac Island, they are known for fudge. Frankenmuth also known for fudge. Yeah. They have demonstration. You can watch them, and then you can do samples.
All right. Sounds great. Well, gentlemen, I really appreciate you guys coming on Out of the Mud. Yeah, give us a shout out. Where are you at right now?
We are out of the mud. Yeah, out of the mud.
Yeah. INC. And have we treated you good today?
Extraordinarily well.
Very well.
Okay. And
not bad for almost near mugging on the street.
Oh wow. A near mugging on the street. That was not out of the mud. That was something else.
That was us approaching you.
Okay. Wow. Gotcha. So see, I had to talk my way out of being mugged, everybody. But
pirate.
here we go. We are with these gentlemen, and they have been awesome. And I would like to see them again in different capacities on other things, projects that they're a part of, and stuff like that. So we can grow Mid Michigan, we can grow Flint, we can grow Genesee County, we can grow Michigan. Period. Because we're all getting it out the mud to get to the next level. So again, gentlemen, give us your last words, and then we're going to be out. Ken, you first.
Well, we do hope you come out and see us, the Mid-Michigan Enchanted Forest. Our website is midmichiganrenfest.com. You can also find us on Facebook, and we post all of our vendors, entertainers, food selections, maps on that site, so you can get all the information you need before you show up.
And one thing that may draw you into the Mid-Michigan Enchanted Forest is if you have children or you are feeling whimsical yourself, we have a fairy godmother that you can sit down and have tea with. And we offer that twice a day. And it is not just you sit down and just drink and that is it. No, you actually get to talk and interact with her and all of the cast members. We typically remember you. And then that way, it is more magical when, oh, hey, how's it going, Tom? Because we do remember.
All right, all right. Oh, you guys got a couple of people saying something. Rebecca Potts Lipka. Anybody know her? Oh, she said, nice job.
Yes, that is my wife and general manager.
And guess what? She said, oh, I love the interview. So we're going to end with this 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Rain or shine. Rain or shine. Rain or shine. That means that there's no excuse. People go out there. They're going to be there regardless what the weather is. July 12th to the 13th, 2025. Pillage the Village. Correct? And then July 19th through the 20th, 2025, When Worlds Collide. And then July 26th and the 27th, 2025, High Seas, High Jinx. Okay. That's open 11 to 6, rain or shine, from July 12th to July 27th. People, make it out to the Enchanted Forest out in Frankenmuth. And thanks again.